The doctor was a magnificent ginger cat. He stretched one paw, then another, feeling the familiar hum of his TARDIS deep in his bones. His fur was the color of a sunset on a forgotten world, and his eyes were as green as the jungles of feline-topia. Around his neck he wore a collar that wasn't just for show. It sparkled with tiny lights, a complex piece of Gallifreyan technology that translated his purrs, meows and chirps into words anyone could understand. He was, after all, a Time Lord, and a very clever one at that. He enjoyed naps more than most, but adventure was always calling. He flicked his tail, a signal that it was time to go somewhere new, somewhere exciting. His companions were the best a cat could ask for. Dr. Lyra, a human inventor with hair that exploded in every direction, was busy polishing her favorite space goggles. She saw the universe as a giant puzzle, one she could solve with a sonic spanner and a bit of creative thinking. She loved building gadgets that whirred and clicked and occasionally went bang. Then there was Kit, a young girl from Earth with a notebook full of poems and a heart full of wonder. She was new to traveling through time and space, and her eyes were always wide with amazement. She saw beauty in everything, from the swirling nebulae outside the TARDIS doors to the strange dust motes dancing in the ship's light. The TARDIS console room was a comfortable chaos of levers, buttons and spinning dials. The Doctor leaped gracefully onto the central console, his paws landing softly next to a big red lever. He gave a decisive meow, which his collar translated as, "Let's find a mystery."
I've just perfected my new chronocompass. It can detect temporal anomalies anywhere.
Maybe we'll find a new rhyme.
The Doctor purred in agreement, nudging the lever with his nose. The familiar wheezing, groaning sound filled the air as the TARDIS began its journey. With a final, gentle bump, they landed. The Doctor trotted to the tall blue doors, his tail held high like a question mark. Lyra checked her readings, her eyes darting across a small screen.
The temporal disturbance is strong here. It feels old and confused.
Kit peeked through the roundel-covered glass of the inner doors, trying to get a glimpse of their new destination.
It looks bright outside.
The Doctor simply waited, a patient and ancient being inside a fluffy ginger form. He knew that whatever was waiting for them, they would face it together as a team. He pushed the door open with his head, ready for the adventure to begin. The warm air of ancient Rome flooded the TARDIS, carrying the scent of sun-baked stone and roasting chestnuts. Before them stood a structure so immense it seemed to touch the sky, the Colosseum. Its arches rose in powerful repeating patterns, a monument to an empire's might. Citizens in togas and sandals milled about, their voices a low hum in the bustling square.
It's real. It's bigger than any